We are back today on some more Pack Attack. Back to the series where I build my Diamond Dynasty team only through what I'm able to pull from packs. I'm back from my trip. I hope you guys enjoyed the format that I had Pack Attack weekend as. And I don't know, there's a feeling right now that today's episode, it almost feels like a new beginning. It almost feels like a new starting place for this series. But we'll get back to that because the first thing that I want to talk about today is that if you were around for the last Pack Attack weekend, you would know my plan for counting your likes as stubs. Since I was out of town, since I had to record them in advance, I was gonna add up all the likes. So sitting here today on those 4 episodes of Pack Attack Weekend Classic, you guys left a total of 184 likes, which translated to 18,400 stubs that we're adding directly to the bank. Obviously the like rule is gonna revert back to normal now, so make sure you go ahead and get your likes in today. 100 stubs per like going towards the bank next episode. On top of that, we also sold the cards from last episode that we didn't add to the team. That gave us another 15,282 stubs towards the bank, which brings the stub bank for today all the way up to 124,683. And you guys saw the title. You probably already know what we're doing with that. And that is that I jumped on it, and the night of the draft, I bought the 75,000 stub top 5 draft pick pack. And that's because it guarantees the first 99 overall of Pack Attack this year. And I know I'm taking him. I may as well just go ahead and open this right now. Like I said, 75,000 stubs is what it cost. That's coming from the bank, which we just added a bunch of stubs to, so we're still going to be at about 50K after this. But let's go ahead and do it. This is part of the reason why I said today feels like the beginning of the next chapter of this year's Pack Attack, because we're adding our first 99 overall. Eli Willett's the #1 overall pick in the draft. It honestly worked out perfectly too, because right now if you look at my team, Ellie De La Cruz does kind of stick out right now as being the lowest overall. He's still only an 87 by a pretty significant margin, the lowest overall on the team, but he is immediately getting replaced by the 99 overall. So here we go, officially adding Eli Willett's to the team, and there he is, first 99 overall. But yeah, man, when this new all-star content came out, it really feels like there was a very quick jump in overall in terms of the cards that have been releasing. That's most of the reason why I keep saying this feels like the beginning of the next chapter of Pack Attack, because our team was looking good. It's still looking fine. We were playing pretty good with these guys, but when we got Andrew McCutcheon for just the last episode, he was a big overall jump as our new best player, and now we're adding a 99 who himself is 3 overall higher than Andrew McCutcheon. So in the very near future, we're probably going to be replacing most, if not all, of the players on our team. Actually, one last thing that I do think is worth mentioning, we did get a roster update. We don't have many live series cards left that affects, but the one we do, I still had Gold Aroldis Chapman in the bullpen, and he went up to a diamond. So I think today that means for the first time this series, this year, we have a full diamond team. The entirety of the roster is a diamond. All right, but one more thing before we can get into our game today. I am making one major change to Pack Attack today for the rest of the year. I'm not even asking you guys. I'm making the executive decision myself right now. We are no longer spinning any wheels. The wheel program is done. And I know if you're somebody who's been watching this series from the start this year, we've had a lot of conversations about the wheel and how it works and what should be on it. But I think now at the point we are right now, it's become pretty obvious that the wheel is just not needed this year. The way that this game is set up this year with the amount of packs that are in the shop and the amount of variety, we don't need to rely on like program exclusive packs, and there hardly are any program exclusive packs, which is mostly what the wheel was supposed to be for anyway. I know I've talked about this a bunch already, but the whole reason I brought the wheel in a couple years ago in the first place was because the shop had a severe lack in packs and variety of cards that you could pull, so I kind of needed a new way to build a Pack Attack team from packs. But this year that's just not the case. Like I said, there's hardly any program packs to even put on the wheel. The packs we buy from the shop are more than enough to build our team. I mean, if we look at our team right now, we only, I think, have 2 cards that I've spun the wheel for, and they're both in the bullpen, and one of them is an 85, and he's going to be the first one to go when I get a new card. So I just point that out to say that getting rid of the wheel, I really don't think is going to have any effect really on how we build our team and what we're able to do with this team. This is true pack attack, going back to our roots. But yeah, I think with that, we're pretty much ready to go here today. Actually, no, there is one thing left to mention. Because we did finish high up on the leaderboard in that last weekend classic, didn't finish in first. It also didn't pop up telling me where I finished. I thought it would because it did last time, but I know because of what the rewards were that we finished somewhere between 2 to 5, or 2nd to 5th place, I guess I should say, because we got 20 show packs. We also got 5,000 stubs as a reward, and the way I'm handling these is we're just gonna tack these onto our post-game packs and stubs today. And okay, I guess there's some more things that I forgot to mention, because with removing the wheel, that also somewhat changes what we do with the multiplayer program. Not much, but once we get deeper into the program, the way I was doing the rewind packs for World Series and BR, I was adding those to the wheel. From now on, we'll just treat these packs like the individual players you get, which is we only can use them for the rest of the current season. So like when we unlock Brenton Doyle, I can add him to the team if I want, but he has to be removed once the season ends. We'll do the same thing with the World Series rewinds. If we get up to these and I do end up using one of the World Series rewards, then we'll have to get rid of them once the season's over. I think that just makes sense as a way to handle that. And I also do know that they're doing some weird mid-season weekend classic, but I'm not gonna do a whole pack attack weekend for this weekend classic. I'm assuming at the real end of the ranked season there'll be another normal weekend classic. But yeah, we'll just play at a normal cadence of episodes during this weekend classic, and then I'm assuming like the next week after that will be the real weekend classic. But all right, we're finally ready. First game of the new season. It put us back down at a 550 rating, which I think is our best starting point yet for a season. And here we go, the debut of the first 99 overall on pack attack this year, and we got to do it against a 99 overall. This dude looked like he had a bit of a team. Well, actually, I don't know. I just saw Kershaw and I saw what I thought was a 98 Bobby Witt. He's got a losing record though. We don't. We're on All-Star. This should be looking pretty good for us, especially seeing those numbers now too. But all right, I like this. Home game in our first game back. We got Chris Bassett out there, which I feel like he didn't do good in the last game he pitched. Also, I guess chances are, with all the new cards and packs that have come out, this could probably be Chris Bassett's last game. So let's make it a good one, Chris. And that's a great way to start. 3-pitch punch out. You know what, man? I didn't even think about it, but okay, there we go. We got Beltran. But yeah, we're probably not going to be able to get in, or we're definitely not going to be able to get in another episode before this mid-season weekend classic starts. And I doubt one win would get me 50 rating points. So if we can potentially get an early quit out of this guy, win 2 games today and get up to a 600 for that weekend classic, it might make our rewards a little bit better. Even though I'm not going to be playing every game. I don't know though, at the same time, I feel like whenever I go into a game thinking I need to play well enough to get an early quit, that's when it doesn't happen. There we go though, couple weak contact swings from his 99s. Good first inning from Bassett. Let's see if the bats are still awake. Here we go, 99 versus 99 right here. Eli Willits, I haven't seen him, I haven't used him, but I feel like I've heard his swing is good, so we'll see. And I'm late. That's not a good sign. It also maybe wasn't smart that this is the first online MLB The Show I'm playing in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it shows right there. Late on a sinker down the middle, taking a fastball middle in, and then missing the circle change pretty much left right over the plate. I guess I didn't mention, and maybe doesn't matter, but who knows, maybe it does. Kind of had an issue when I got back from my trip. Our electronics, I think, had a problem because I don't know, there was some type of storm or power surge or whatever, but it sucks. It sucks, but it doesn't, because I had to replace my PlayStation 5. I also had to replace my capture card. So on the positives, I'm on a PS5 Pro now. On the negatives, it costs money. Also, I'm on a new capture card, so I guess I should have maybe done some more testing, because who knows if this is working the way it should. So yeah, if things look weird, that's why. I just wanted to get back in action, man. I wanted to get back in the chair and play on some pack attack, and now I'm not seeing the ball. And then I roll over. Actually, no, he's got Bobby Witt. That play is gonna be made. There we go. Slow curve got him way out in front. we do it again? We've just got him late on 2 sinkers in a row. Should I have maybe stuck with that, or is this gonna fool him again? It's gonna fool him again. It's not quite as satisfying as the 12-6 in the dirt, but it's up there. Okay, this can't actually be this easy. It's not just gonna be 2 sinkers he's late on and then Curvy's way out in front on, right? Okay. Can't keep getting away with the same thing. This will get him, though, if we hit our spot. It didn't. We're there, though. Okay, McCutcheon's got it. All right, now we got that bad first inning out of our systems. We're gonna start swinging the bat now, right? No? The trend continues, though. I remember that became a thing that, for whatever reason, Eddie Murray gets a fastball up and in his first at-bat of every game. Stanton, is that really going to be how I get my first hit back? It is. Jammed up the middle, 65 off the bat. But hey, I'll take it. Oh my God, and there's Bogaerts. Doing what he does. He just does that. He just hits perfects. Man, it's going to be so tough moving on from some of these guys very soon, like Stanton, like Bogaerts, like Denzel Clark. They've been so good for me, but they really are going to get phased out because of how high the new overall is. And nope, Fulford rocketed to third. Still have him in over Cal Raleigh, even though Cal Raleigh got another boost, but Raleigh only has like 40 clutch. I can't do 40 clutch. I guess also, if you guys are curious, now that I'm on a PS5 Pro, I haven't used it too much, obviously, because I just got it a couple days ago to replace my broken one. But I wasn't expecting to notice any differences, especially on this game, because this game isn't, you know, very graphics heavy or whatever. But I actually do think it looks better. I don't know if it comes through on the recording. Actually, looking over now at the recording, I feel like the color looks all weird, so that might be a new capture card thing I gotta work out. But no, I feel like the game itself, you can actually see it looking better. I feel like it looks smoother. I don't know, it's definitely a subtle difference, but at the same time, when I first started playing, I wasn't expecting any difference at all, so I wasn't even expecting it, or I wasn't looking for it. And then all of a sudden I was sitting here like, oh, things look weirdly smooth right now, and maybe a little bit more crisp. But then I was like, oh yeah, I'm on a Pro now. That's probably why. I don't know if it's a $700 improvement, but there we go. We got another punch out on that curve in the dirt. 3 scoreless now. 3 perfect from Bassett. Should I say that? Oh, well, it doesn't matter because the game's over right then. But hey, we do get the early quit. We do get the chance to get up over a 600. Plus 42 from that one game. Bassett gets up to parallel 2. I don't know. Are we still in the midst of double parallel XP right now? Oh yeah, and we're gonna get all of our rewards for our where we are in the ratings right now. Got to keep this in mind. All those stubs go to our post-game stub count. All the packs go to our post-game packs. And we already had 5,000 stubs and 20 packs to open, and now we got all these on top of it. Can you guys tell that I'm in a yapping mood today? It's been so long since I've been able to make a video. I'm just nonstop yapping. We got McCullers on the mound, which I didn't yap enough because I didn't talk about how he had to replace Bob Feller because we still had Feller in the rotation from last season's multiplayer program. Had to get rid of him, brought McCullers back off the 40-man. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling the urge to stream again too. I've been feeling the urge to stream again, but especially now with the ranked reward being Frank Thomas, meaning the 1,000 reward is Frank Thomas. If I want to get every card in the White Sox inventory this year like I do every year, I'm gonna have to get to 1,000 rating. So I'm kind of thinking I want to stream that. Who knows? I might even, by the time this video comes out, I might have even already streamed. I kind of just want to do it. And I'm late. I'm late on 100. I actually didn't really look at this guy's team at all. I only noticed it was Sandy pitching. I don't know who he's got out there. Dude, here? I don't know, Bo. That might leave. It's maybe not just rely on Xander Bogaerts to come up and hit a perfect. How about somebody else do something? How about I get around on a fastball, man? This is still all-star. This shouldn't be an issue. Okay, well, didn't even want to swing. That's also my fault for not being on it. I don't remember. Was McCullers good for me? This is also more than likely going to be his last start too, just like Bassett. Probably going to be replacing. Actually, it's more likely that it's McCullers' last start than Bassett's last start. Okay, this guy might struggle at the plate too. That's going to be good, because so am I. Oh my God, what are you swinging at? Don't tell me I can just do this. Don't tell me I can just throw more curveballs in the dirt. Okay, he's not that hopeless. Circle change, though, might be a tough one for him. I don't actually know how he made contact, though, right there. I'll take a rollover, though. Dude, how about Jazz in the home run derby, man? That was a rough watch. I don't know if there's been somebody since they have the format of the timer that has hit 3 home runs. And of course, now that I'm bad-mouthing him, he's gonna put one to the wall. Okay, we gotta start swinging and missing at some of these, guy. Not this much contact should be being made, and of course it's gonna pay off for him. Oh, and Clark, what are you doing to not get there? Isn't that your thing? Yeah, no, we shouldn't be looking at a run right there. Pitch before slider in at the feet, and he fouled it off to stay alive. Don't tell me. No, Clark, you're gonna hose him down. Actually, no, he's not, because there was like no meter. I didn't even hit the green. Okay, what is going on here? He genuinely looked like he was gonna have as much trouble as the last guy, and then within the course of this inning, he's figured it all out. And he's still getting that help too, which is nice. Alright, I mean, still hit it hard. He still hit it well. I'm gonna have to start scoring very soon. Alright. We're sitting nothing but fastball up and into Eddie Murray. Actually, I'm even going to ambush. It's his first at bat of the game. He's going to be seeing this at some point. There it is, and I grounded out. Stanton, get down. All right, there we go. Back-to-back games. Now we're going hitless until we get to Stanton, who gets a single, and now let's see if Bogarts can replicate what he does. He's slide stepping with Stanton on first. And I hit it. Didn't like that. Okay, he needs to have more righties. Righty is very easy. Oh. So I could have maybe just been doing that. Yeah, I always kind of forget to try just the normal sinker below the zone. Oh, never mind. He's laying off already. Dude, sometimes some people just will swing at this pitch over and over and roll over on it every single time, and it's like a cheat code. That was a spot right there. I wish we could have gotten the swing and miss. I'll take a 1-2-3 inning, though. Good recovery from that first inning. That needs to be hit so far that it doesn't exist anymore, is what I was trying to say. How do I miss that? Really? I'm just gonna be late on everything? Late on all the off-speed stuff, too? Well, that time the timing was fine. We've gotten plenty of pitches to hit, man. There's no reason that I shouldn't be hitting them. Man, he is definitely better than I thought he was. All right, there we go. I'll take a grounder, though. That is 2 probably pretty good swings, 2 hard hit balls, but 2 outs so far in this inning. I mean, that's how the game kind of started, too. I got the first 2 guys down, and then I was bad-mouthing Jazz Chisholm, and he started a rally, and now we're down 2-0. Maybe we respect Jazz Chisholm now. Oh, my God. He has to be contact swinging with 2 strikes, right? Like, that's got to be what's going on. Okay, and now the game gives him a brush back. Cool. And the call. There we go. Finally, a swing and miss. I thought that he was gonna get handed that entire plate appearance. All right, it's time to do something, Eli. It's time to look like a 99 overall. Nice. Don't even know what I saw that as to even think about pressing the swing button. That's right to him. Nice. McCutcheon, there we go. We got one. That actually, okay, that left by a lot more than I thought it did. I thought for a second that was a this stadium cheap home run, but no, McCutcheon got that one. First homer with the Pack Attack squad. Murray, there we go. We got him back. That one was inside. That one was in off the plate, and Murray still turned on it. We tied it up. Back-to-back solo shots will do it. Who would have thought, man? I just had to shut up, lean forward, focus, and I'd start hitting the ball, and then I'd get back to yapping, so then I'm behind the sinker. Honestly, that at bat made me wonder if maybe there is something more going on with my timing, because that was a lot of late swings on swings that I didn't feel late on. I don't know. Again, that just goes back to my forced new setup here. Maybe I have to look into some settings that I didn't think I'd have to look into. Maybe the response time isn't where it needs to be right now. I don't know. I'm not really the type of person that can just feel that. That's a pitch. McCullers is hopefully settling in here. There we go. Popped him up. You know Clark's gonna get there. I mean, it's sad too to think about, because any game could potentially be Denzel Clark's last game out there in center. But I will say there is, if we get very lucky. Oh, never mind. That wasn't lucky. That wasn't good. That went quite far. No, I think that's a lie. It went further than that. But no, what I was attempting to say is I'm pretty sure it's like the rare round of the All-Star Game pack that's out right now. There is a 98 Pete Crow Armstrong. So we could just bounce from Pete to Denzel back to Pete. All right, Bogarts, we need to tie it up again. What do you say? Well, he'll start it. I really am just going to have to remember Bogarts in general, that I like this card. He's got a very nice swing. When inevitably it comes out and he gets like a 99 late in the game, that can't be a double play. Okay, good. Hit it too hard. Can't make a play. He doesn't get anybody. All right, they let me hold up on a 3-1. We've got the bases loaded for Denzel. One swing here, man. That's not the one swing. I still, like I said, maybe it is. Maybe my timing is just weird because I haven't been playing, but I am late on every off-speed pitch, but it works right there. Denzel Clark going the other way for a tie game again. And we still have the bases loaded. Still have the bases loaded for Eli Willits. Come on, Eli. This is a big spot. No, they're gonna... Yeah. Ugh. I'm throwing here with our 99. Oh, it's getting down. They're running. I didn't know, but you trust the CPU. Eli Willits comes through. His first hit is a 2-run tie-breaking single. And we're not done yet, man. There is still nobody out right now. Oh my God. Oh. Well, this was the inning. That is 6 runs without recording an out yet in this inning. That's already Bo Bichette's 4th homer on the team. He's sticking around. All right, fair play. We'll just keep going then. We'll keep mashing McCutchen with his 2nd homer of the game. Murray got one too. Oh my God, dude. I mean, in fairness, if he's going to be throwing the type of pitches he's been throwing, this is what I should have been doing all along. We just finally figured it out. That's not going to do it. Okay, he's sticking around. Hey, props. Kudos. Always appreciate somebody who isn't quick with the quit button. Ooh, and yep. All right, he comes in after 8 runs and scored on 8 batters, and he gets the next 3 down in order. Yep. I mean, it might be crazy to say after an 8-run top of the inning, but is the momentum kind of on his side now? Sitting down 3 in a row, starting this inning with a base hit. You can't let up. At a stadium like this especially, no lead is safe, man. Yeah, and look at this. He's drawing a walk. McCullers just randomly stopped hitting his spots. I mean, this is how my 8-run inning started. Got the first 2 on. There we go, though. That's good. Reclaim the momentum right there with the punch out. There we go. All right. Finding the strikeout pitch, the slider. Okay, not another strikeout on it, but a grounder. We get out of the jam. McCullers still looking good. Need to get him through 1 more inning, though, for a quality start without giving up a run. Or actually, 1 more inning might not be happening. Nope, I think that's going to do it. Yeah, there we go. All right, 2 early quit wins in the return. Another 45 all the way up to 637. We get McCullers up to parallel 3, Murray up to 3, Holiday up to 1. We did get Lee Smith. We get the 600 reward. I can never remember. Is this like division series? Okay. Another 2,000 stubs, another free pack. And on top of all of that, we probably are going to have a bunch of stubs to add up from those games. And yep, I was right. Let's add it up. So from both games, our hitting is going to make 24,000 stubs. The pitching is going to make another 11,600. The bonus category went crazy, adding getting 16,487. And we're now at 6 parallel ones, 3 twos, and 6 threes for a multiplier of times 1.18. And all of that is going to come together to give us 61,463 stubs. And there is so much to choose from in the shop right now, but I think I gotta go with the ultra pack, because how many chances am I gonna have to open an ultra pack with post-game stubs? 50,000 stubs, and they only let you buy one anyway, so I think this is gonna be our one. We also got Lee Smith and 5 extra show packs from the multiplayer program, and with our remaining post-game stubs, I got a deluxe all-star pack on top of the ultra and 1 extra show pack. Plus, we gotta get through all of our season rewards, which in these is even more packs. This one's just straight up a silver though, Michael Waka to sell. We get another show pack from the regular season reward, 5-pack bundle from the all-star reward. Pennant race pack is a ballin' pack. The wild card pack is a random headliner. And then finally, division series reward is a deluxe pack choice pack, which I'm not sure if that doesn't have another all-star game pack in that one. So yeah, I guess let's start with the 32 show packs. My god, dude, I was talking earlier about being in a yappy mood. I should have saved all that for here, all these packs to open, because what am I gonna ramble on about for 30 more packs? I guess, I don't know, I can talk more about how I was talking about how I do want to get back into streaming, because yeah, man, when I saw that a white sock was a ranked reward, you know that means that they get that 1,000 gold card, and the only way to get that is by actually making it to a 1,000 rating. And I don't think there has been a year on this game where I haven't unlocked every single White Sox card. So the only way that I can keep that streak going is to make it to a 1,000 rating within the next, what is it, 2 weeks that this current ranked season is. But I also feel like that's kind of the perfect thing to stream, you know? It's kind of a focus, you know, a direction, I guess, to have for streams. It's not the only thing I want to stream when I get back into streaming. There is more things I want to do, but I think just for now, to get back into it, it'll be trying to make it to a 1,000 rating and get the gold Frank Thomas. And like I said, who knows? The way I'm feeling right now, I almost might hold off on editing this video and stream later today instead, and then this video will come out and I'll have already streamed. So I don't know, we'll see. What I do know is that rambling only took me halfway through our packs, and nothing has even been pulled that I have like noticed. So that means nothing has been pulled. I don't know, I just know a little while ago when I had a big stack of packs, one of the things I asked is if you guys really cared to see every single individual pack, or if I could just kind of like skip to the end with something like these and you guys can just trust the stub number that I say that I sold them all for. But a couple of you guys that did leave a comment in response to that said that you enjoy seeing every single pack. So all of these, you know, free agent 65 overalls, these are for you guys. Let's see here, what was this, the 9th pack remaining? Yep, we got 8 left. We're 3/4 of the way done. I mean, I wouldn't mind, you know, pulling something exciting out of these, like if we see a diamond in that first slot and we know it's a promo diamond, or just like give me a chase pack. I don't think have I don't remember now if I've pulled a chase pack yet this year out of a show pack for Pack Attack. I don't know if it's happened. We did get a diamond jersey there though, which is a little bit extra towards the stub bank. We're gonna, I mean, with all these packs, I mean, it's not like they're going to sell for a crazy amount, but it is going to give us a nice amount of stubs back to our bank after spending 75,000 today on Eli Willits. This is the last one though, and we're gonna finish it off with something very nice. All right, I guess we'll just go ahead on to the Ballin' pack next, and we actually get a diamond. Look at this. A Ballin' is a habit pack with a diamond in it. It's just a purple. Starting pitcher will get sold. Chris Sale though, can't remember, because he definitely has an all-star card, but I can't remember if that's in the pack or as a team affinity reward, because if it's in a pack and we pull him, that's definitely a card I would use. All right, random headliner was pack 11, Johnny Lasagna. Honestly, as far as old random headliners go, getting a diamond reliever would be all right, probably would be usable. Didn't get him anyway, doesn't matter. Let's get our choice pack next. or deluxe choice pack. I think I'll just take prime. I mean, especially with all the new cards that have come out that we're gonna get in these, the cards in this prime pack really don't do it for me. But I don't know if the cards in any of those other deluxe packs would really do it for me either, knowing what is potentially down the road. What do we got though? It's teal. That means we got one of the slightly better ones. Jim Cott. I mean, as of right now, he joins the rotation. He'll be our new highest overall arm. Yeah, actually, that's probably one of the better options we could have pulled right there. All right, then that leaves us with all-star game cards. We get 1 diamond from this one, 5 from this one, 1 guaranteed 97 overall round, or not round, but you know, 97 overall tier. Oh, and the Chris Sale, he is in this pack. Nice. But yeah, I don't know how realistic or even possible the collection aspect would be for the all-star game cards, because there's 30 team affinity ones, so you got to get like at least like 35 cards collected, I think, to get that first one. I don't think we're going to be getting that out of just packs, so it's all about the players we can get directly from the packs. Deluxe pack, what are you doing for me? I think if it was a 97, it'd be red at this point. Second base is Glaber. I mean, all of these guys are going to be amongst the better cards on the team because they're at minimum 96s. And going into that last game, we had two players that were a 96 or higher, or actually 3, because Andrew Miller, but we didn't see him. But yeah, dude, look at this Glaber. Sorry, Jackson Holiday, but your time is done. All right, now we got the big one. Not only is it guaranteed we get a 97, but it's also a 50% chance that we get one of the 98s. And these are very good 98s, except 2 of them are shortstops, and we just got a 99 overall shortstop. I'm sure we'd figure that out. How about we just pull Scooble? Scooble would be nice. I'd be happy with a Scooble. Let's do it, though. Let's see. We got 5 diamonds to flip. Let's go one at a time. It's teal. It's a 96 for the first one. Relief pitcher, though, that's going to be Randy Rodriguez. Bullpen is definitely looking very nice lately with some of the cards we were pulling and now adding him. All right, go on down the line. It's another teal one, another 96, another relief pitcher, another Randy Rodriguez. Do we need to be doing that? Okay, well, at least that's something to sell for the bank. Let's, okay, it's a new one. It's a center fielder. It's Julio Rodriguez. It's probably a Denzel Clark replacement right there, isn't it? I'm gonna wait to go back and look at that because when I've done that before, it's kind of spoiled what the next card could potentially be. So let's just move on. Another teal, another 96. Is this Fernando Tatis Jr.? I actually do remember, though, when I was looking at this card, not being super impressed by his attributes, but he will get added. Probably everybody so far will get added to the team. So then this one is guaranteed a 97 or above. We're guaranteed to see red lights, I think. So who's it gonna be? It's red. Look at that. That looks clean. That's the first time I've seen that. And it is, oh, it's Scooble. We did get him. I got who I asked for. That's not how this works. Normally I say the one guy I don't want, and that's who I end up with. Well, there we go. 5 new All-Star Game Pack upgrades. Jim Cott, probably also an upgrade. That is a lot. But for now, that's where this mammoth return episode is going to come to a close. I'm glad to be back. It was definitely stressful having to replace the things that broke while I was gone. On a completely different note, if you feel like you want to go back and binge watch every single video I've ever made, you know, that's on you if you want to do that. But no, for real though, guys, honestly, having to spam out those last 4 episodes and then the 1 extra video I also made while I was gone, and then having the entire time I was gone thinking about what I wanted to do when I get back, I don't know. I've definitely felt like this before, felt like I've wanted to just like come back and go crazy with the content, but truly I feel more excited right now to make videos than I feel like I have in a while, and stream. I have a lot of things I want to do, and hopefully I'm gonna do them and you guys are gonna see them, and it's not just gonna be me sitting here saying what I want to do and not doing it like I normally do. Anyways, make sure you've left your like, get those 100 stubs towards the bank for next episode. We might be spending stub bank stubs next episode too, getting even more upgrades. But for now, that does it. Thanks as always for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time.